Hi guys, welcome to Transformers of Eternia. And on this one, I'm going to be covering Mantenna. And that is Masters of the Universe Origins Mantenna. This is going to be my review of the figure. And as you can see, he's just awesome. The four-legged Mantenna. I didn't really think that we were going to get a four-legged Mantenna originally because they seemed to be copying the original version of Mantenna, or I should say Masters of the Universe Origins figures kind of copy the original Masters of the Universe figures. So I thought, well, the original one had like two legs side by side in one, piece. So they weren't actually like two legs. They weren't actually like four legs. They were more like two legs. So they ended up doing it kind of the cheap way and, whatever. But Origins went the classics route basically, and they just decided to give him four legs, which is amazing. That is that made this character way better as far as I'm concerned, because they put in the effort and they actually did something to enhance the figure instead of just doing the cheapest, easiest route, which would have been two legs, just two regular legs with the making it look like there's four legs, but they're all attached to each other. So yeah, that was the thing that made me want this figure so badly. And as you can see, his face is pretty cool. But what I'm gonna do is, and I've seen other people do this, I'm gonna paint his little teeth things in there white, because it just drives me nuts that there's not, it's just kind of just bland. I understand that they did that basically because they already put four legs on this guy, so it's like they're already going far beyond. And this guy could be like a deluxe, the way, I mean, he's high quality. I mean, the way that they did the little the eye thing in the head instead of in the back like the original toy had. I never had the original Mantenna as a kid, so I never actually experienced much of the Horde. I only had Hordak. I think that's the only Horde member. Oh, I think that drag strip. I can't remember his name. Anyway, the guy with the wheel in his chest. That's the other Horde member that I managed to get one time as a kid. But that was like right at the end of the when I was starting to not collect He-Man anymore. But yeah, so that was it. I mean, it's really cool that they actually did this figure justice. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to say about this thing. I just know that as a Horde member, you got to have Mantenna. It's like just like, well, Grizzlor, Unfortunately, they tried to make that kind of hard. I still think that they could have at least released him as just a consistent character that you can buy on the store in the Mattel Creations or something. But I don't want to complain because that people get offended when you complain about anything. You're supposed to just check the internet, make sure nobody's offended before you can speak. But yeah, so anyway, I'm not gonna be negative on any of the Grizzlor stuff, because I ordered two. However long it takes to get him, that's how long it'll take. I'm happy that I'll have one at least, and I'll have one in the package, and everything will be good. So, anyway, getting back to Mantenna, I think that if they were gonna if they're gonna make this better, I think that they could have made this a deluxe and had like a secondary head that's more has like the yellow eyes and more I don't know, animated or the cartoon accurate, I guess. I don't know. I did see the classics version, and I really like the classics version. Obviously, can't afford the classics version because I didn't get in when classics was coming out. I think I bought He-Man and Skeletor, and I just looked at the price and all of the stuff that was going on with these things, and you had to go on the website, and you had to basically go out of your way to get them. And I was, at the time, I didn't have a lot of money, and I'm glad I only got He-Man and Skeletor, because later on I found out that just they were making it so hard. Oh, and by the way, this is my little Horde shelf I'm showing here. Just kind of showing off the throne that I made for Hordak and all that. But yeah, it's just it's kind of cool to have a Mantenna that's both accurate to the cartoon and the toy or whatever. But the one we got, I'm not going to complain about, because I think that's perfect. It's just perfectly fine. I have no problem painting the white on the teeth, and then that's pretty much all I think I need to do to fix the character, because he's not really broke. I mean, he's a pretty awesome character, and the eye gimmick, the four legs, everything. But yeah, this is my Horde collection. I just put this in the video just to fill up space, because I didn't think that you wanted to just sit there and uh, look at Mantenna over and over and over again. This is Mantenna with his guys, including Leech back there. I have troubles having Leech stand up, it seems like, though, because those suction cups are kind of soft and he kind of flips back and forth. So that's why he's closer to the wall. But yeah, I don't have a problem with Leech. I still think he's freaking awesome. Uh, but yeah, this is the Horde. And this is all of them in their little throne room that I made. And uh, I kind of wish that we could get dioramas like this from Mattel, where it's got like the thrones of the characters, like Hordak or Skeletor and his little table there, like from the cartoon, would be really nice, because I made this throne for Hordak, but you know what? It'd be very hard for me to make out of wood the throne room for Skeletor with the bone chair and the little table and all that. It's all going to be a lot of detail and stuff. At least for Hordak, the throne kind of symbolizes what he had in the cartoon. It's not exact, it's not perfect, and none of it's perfect, but you know, the throne and the steps and stuff. Whereas Skeletor's throne and all that stuff, that would be a pain in the butt to try to actually make. And I don't know how to do the 3D printing stuff, so that would be, I don't know. It's just something to think about for some custom or something, somebody. But yeah, I just figured I'd get a good shot of this video of this throne room and kind of share it with everybody, because it's kind of cool to see these things. I don't see enough of this online, and it's just something that I feel is kind of left out. Is people, when they do their reviews, they don't show like actual dioramas and stuff in the back or the background for the characters to just kind of be there on, because that's really what I like to do, is try to figure out how to make this these characters feel more real and kind of have them in an environment where they kind of fit. Well, anyway, that's pretty much all I have. So thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.